Hello everyone, today I'm going to customize this famous car. It is famous for being driven by a female racer whose name is Avi Resquist. She is from Sweden and she drove this car and won the Touring Car Grand Prix, and she became the first female racer to win this race. About this Matchbox car, it was given to me by Scott Freeman along with some other really nice cars, and I really appreciate Scott for sending me this, and I would like to say thank you for that. About this lady, you can see her YouTube video. It is very low in quality because it is obviously from the 60s. The video is showing the race itself, and you can see that she drove this car that weighs almost 2 tons on dirt roads most of the time, and she managed to be the first to win this race. And for that I wanted to create this background for this car, because I think this car deserves a background as well, and not just customizing this car. So right now I'm going to build a very basic background for this car, since I'm not an expert in creating these dioramas. So as you see, I took this piece of wood, and on that I'm going to build a very simple dirt section of this race. You will see that I've made it with very creative techniques, and they are very simple. I'm using cardboards or whatever you can find around. You can find all these parts lying around. You can also use only cardboard, you don't need the wooden piece as a base. And I will show you another technique to cover this wooden platform in dirt. I'm using real dirt, and you will see the technique is very easy. I thought about raising this base a little bit by putting it on a platform. I also want the car to look as if it is in motion, so I will give this base an angled position. Now we can see that I've raised this base and it is angled. The car will be looking as if it is drifting on the dirt. Now I'm going to cover the entire platform with dirt. I'm using spray paint, and while the spray is still wet, I will throw some dirt on this platform. And after that I will continue this process until I will get nice and thick layer of dirt. Now I'm going to add some rocks. I'm using this glue and I'm putting some rocks in some random spots here and there. Now it is time to go back to my workbench. I've tried to cover this platform in different colors, and at the end you will see that I've decided to go with brown and tan. I'm using acrylic paint for that, and I will also add some bushes and other stuff that will make this platform to look realistic. Then I'm just going to position the car in its place. I have to customize this car as well. I'm going to tweak the base a little bit in order to put this car in a drifting position. So I will have to turn the wheels against the turn, and I will also put the wheels in a different position. I want this car to lean a little bit into the turn. Now let's have a look at the car. You can see it looks as if it is in some kind of motion and it is drifting. Now I will put this car on the platform, but first I'm going to add some weathering effects. As I told you, I'm adding a few extras just to give this dirt road the right vibe. I will also add some very simple bushes, and I will also add some green paint just to make this scenery a little bit more live. Now you can see that I'm trying to shape these bushes. They are made from very simple piece of foam, and I'm trying to give it some realistic appearance by just cutting it in few areas. Now it is time to show you the car with its background, and as you see, it turned out to be really nice scenery. Well, after seeing the final outcome, I was really surprised to achieve this by only using very simple stuff I found lying around. I guess that with some effort I can manage to create something even better in the future to come. Right now I'm trying to show you a few angles of my work. The dirt section is looking very nice, and that is because I've used real dirt for that. I've also added this Matchbox logo because I wanted to remind everyone that it is still a Matchbox car. Okay then guys, I hope you really enjoyed this one, and I will see you soon on my next project. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.